So here we have done so far. We have this vid, fuck what's it? The roof. That's it. I couldn't get the word out for a second. So we have the roof done. We also have the fuck. I can't get my words out for a sec. We got just the roof. We also have it's just a dark logo we need to work on. I'm gonna try get some fine grit sandpaper and just gently go along with it because it looked to be done by Tippex. Now when I got this, your man asked for, what was it? He sold it for a tenner, but it had no wheels, and I was quite baffled that something like this for a tenner. Now usually coats like this are 20. Now 10 is cheap, but for something in this sort of condition and especially like it was like, that's a bit much, to be honest. So I lowballed him £3, and he asked for the price. I said 10, so he said 5, and I was like deal. So I had it for a £5. Got it half the cost, which I was delighted with, because something like this being so expensive, it had to be, like, it was obviously a bit much. It's just, now we're just gonna go on the other side as well, of course, and get that layer in. It is really, you can tell how thick it is. The previous owner who did this really went, it looks like he would have went at it like a yard brush. It's very, very thick. It looks like to be something like deluxe by the look of it, but he also got the bit of the wheel. He actually got the wheels here, as you probably could have seen. He even managed to get the inside, a small bit there and there. He also, believe it or not, managed to even get the inside of the window, but which you can really tell, like, he just picked it up and went out of the brush. But anyway, this is where I'm here to bring it back to life, because the plan is I'm going to repaint it as a Bredin, because obviously these LMS stanler coaches are identical to Bredin's, and they've been done before. And I saw one at I was on the Tremor layout, if you remember. If some of you might remember, it was the shuttle. It looked a bit like miniature Kilkenny. It was like a miniature version of that. It was, I believe the owner was a fella called Alfie. Nice fella. I remember he owned that. It was next to the electronics, some of the Engage electronics. Next, like, as you came in, like, if you walked a bit down further down the corridor straight, you would have seen it along the right, alongside the many layouts, not far away from the Engage Irish layout, the large one there. Starting to get on my thumb. It's a very, like I said, it's a very thick paint. We're trying to avoid the fine details. We don't sand them down too much, but you're starting to see now, you can actually see the little stripes, LMS, the stripes. It's working for sure, but it's, by God, it's a very tedious sort of thing. Now we're going to try this side a bit as well. Treat this side to a bit of sanding. I don't want to get too much on the details, but it does help. Now we're going to try get some more varnish. I feel like I should get, I don't have enough varnish, but if I did, I would have probably gotten it into, like, I would have gotten a rag and a or like an old sponge, and I would have put it into like a sort of like a bowl, like a large, like something like a popcorn bowl, and would have put it in, and I believe that would have really done the job, because it would have been marinated in the varnish. But it'd make the water go. It might be, it could be good, but if I had enough varnish, I would do it. But obviously I don't, so we're just gonna have to do it by rag. And then there's smaller details. We also have cotton buds. So we're gonna dip it in. We're gonna get it neat, and then we're gonna go around tea. But you can see it really gets the gets fine. But well, you're starting to see it come off a bit here now, but we still gotta go at it with the we're gonna go at it with the with a cloth.